I don't wanna pop the pistol, we both grown, we can talk out issues. But just in case you got too much bass, I'ma bring two sticks like a popsicle. The mag is big, but the Glock little. The bag is big, but the block little. You niggas be rushing to die. I'm taking my time, I'ma outlive you. You niggas be blowing the whistle off. Know everything like you see through a crystal ball. Know what they did and you know what they did to y'all. You know about every bitch in the city, dog. Groupie ass niggas, I gotta get rid of y'all. Play from a distance, won't be in the midst of y'all. Get to acting like bop if you piss me off. Acting like bop if you piss me off. I'm about to wear out your whiskey off. When I grab you by the whiskers and rip them off.
Welcome to Big Boys Noise.
What's going on, noisy neighbors? It's your boy, Big Boy Noise, guys. I'm here in the Boom Boom Room, and I just feel good, man. I'm telling you, it's nothing like being in the Boom Boom Room. You know what I mean? It just make you feel good, like like when you was a kid, and you had a clubhouse. You ever used like a cardboard box when you was a kid and made like a clubhouse out of it? You and a couple of your homies be in there when y'all young, chilling, like, yo, this is our clubhouse. Cut a little hole for it to be the door that y'all crawl into or whatever. Some of you grew up with tree houses or whatever, but whatever, that's that same cozy, comfortable feel. I get that same cozy, comfortable, secure feeling when I'm inside the Boom Boom Room. You know what I'm saying? And what can make you feel secure, other than God above, more than a Glock 22 40 cal? You know what I mean, guys? I've been carrying. Remember I told you? You seen the video? I took it to the range and ran it a little bit, and I've been this 40 cal. I've been concealing it for about a week. I concealed it for about a week straight, but now I'm gonna go ahead and change up. I'm gonna switch back to the concealing the FN reflex. But yeah, man, I've been concealing this beautiful thing. Such a beauty, right? This thing for about a week straight, man, and I like it. I like concealing it. Now, of course, when I was concealing it, sometimes I'd have the extension on, but sometimes I just was concealing it for the most part, just with the regular 15 round mag in it. You know what I mean? 15 round mag and my lever inside the waistband holster. But guys, the topic, speaking of concealing, my actual topic today is a pretty interesting one. It's nothing deep, but it really was one of the more personal topics that I could choose for today because I just had this conversation yesterday and it really hit me and touched my heart. And it was really interesting. I'm not like a type of person to try to force anything that I do on anybody else, okay? And with that said, when I say that, I mean, like, some people choose to carry firearms, some people choose not to carry firearms. It's your choice. I would never try to force it on you. I could tell you the reasons why or whatever, like whatever, but I would never try to force it on you. In the same way I am with you, I am with my children. But anyway, yesterday, something just came to me. I just thought about it. Something just said, I caught my son off guard. Something just said, ask him to ask my son. Something just led me to ask my son. I said, hey son. He said, yes, Dad. I said, when you get old enough, you gonna want a license to carry? I just asked him like that. He was like, yeah. It was not even a delay, and he was just like, yeah. He just answered it real regular, and then I was like, my wife was like, why would you ask him that? She's like, he gonna say, yeah, that's your son and everything. She's like, he knows guns, he knows how to handle guns, he be around you, he know you got guns. And it was just really a touching moment. And she was like, it's like a proud moment for you or whatever. And I was like, actually, it wasn't even a proud moment. I just really just asked him what was gonna be his choice when he got older. Like, because some people should carry guns and some people probably shouldn't, or some people it's for them and some people it's not. Like, I teach my son firearm safety. I've taught him that at age, what was the age? I think it was age 11. I waited till he was, I think, 10, age 10, about to turn 11 or something like that, when I taught him firearm safety and everything. Well, I've been taught him the dangers and that firearms are for good guys, and why Dad carries a weapon and everything since he was like 3 years old, 4 years old. But when he got 10, I think it was like 10, about to turn 11, I actually took him to the range for the first time, let him shoot the CZ Scorpion and everything. Okay, now today, my son is 14 years old. He be turning 15 in August, you know what I mean? But I just have to ask him, I say, when you get older, you going to want a license to carry? I just asked him real regular voice, and he was like, yeah. He just answered it like, yeah. He just answered it real regular. And then his mom was like, well, he well. I didn't know what his answer would be because I never tried to make him, like, have to carry a gun, you know what I mean? his mom asked him. She was upstairs, so then she asked him the reason why. And he was like, "Cause it's like, why wouldn't you get a license to carry?" It's like, cause you get caught with a gun, or if they pull you over, you got a gun without a license to carry, then you go to jail, or this or that and that. It's like he just knows. I like the part that he knows that it's like in his mind, such as it is in my mind, it's just common sense to protect yourself. He wasn't saying like, "Oh, I'm gonna want it so I can this gun or what fancy gun he going to get," or because if this happens, we know he knows. It's like it's so embedded in him. He knows the reason for having being able to protect yourself. You know what I mean? But he just was talking about the logistics of it, like the legal things. Like you get caught with a gun and you ain't got a license, then you're in trouble. So it was kind of like when he's of age, like carrying a gun is like second nature to him, kind of. It wasn't even not even a real talking point for him. But his mom asked him questions or whatever, and it's probably because it's not really a talking point for me as far as in my data. Not hardcore. I mean, I talk to you guys, but like in my day-to-day life, it's just like second nature. My son is probably just so used to knowing that dad, seeing dad concealing a firearm, or seeing me, it's just second nature, and it was just a good thing. And I just was like, wow. I would say that you've done a good job if your child knows firearm safety. Now, I'm not gonna say you did a good job if they choose, but I think you did a great job if they do choose to want to carry a firearm to protect themselves. But then again, I can't say that it's not for everybody. Firearms are not for everybody. And one thing about me, I'm really big on letting people have their own freedom of choice. I am not one to dominate or force nobody to do anything. I've never forced, like, told my son, "Tell you should." He just sees my reasons, and he sees the reasons. He living in this crazy world. He sees the reasons on why he should probably strongly consider getting a license to carry and concealing a firearm. That's just a little quick topic, guys. And I'm just chilling, man. Ain't nothing really crazy going on. I'm thinking about going to the range tomorrow. I had so much fun a week ago, but now I'm switching back to the FN reflex. Nothing like now that it was like after the first day or two, the Glock felt like nothing. It was like carrying it, concealing it was so light. It felt like nothing. It didn't feel like a chore. You know what I mean? Like, but the first day after concealing this little thing, switching over to the Glock, and then it's the full side, switching over to the Glock 22, I could feel the weight difference and everything. It felt like, you're carrying a gun, walking everything. But by like 2 days went by, it was second nature. It was just easy to carry. I didn't feel no real difference. But now, switching back to this bad boy here, FN Reflex, I'm going to feel a real great difference in the lightness of it. You know what I mean? And now with the FN Reflex, you guys know I run it with the, for right now, we ain't the best holster in the world, but it do. The Kydex We the People holster. You know what I mean? And I think I bought, oh, here we go. It's just now it just feels so much lighter though, I ain't gonna lie. Although my leather holster is more comfortable, this leather holster is more comfortable. Even with a heavier firearm in it, it's more comfortable than leather. But it's nothing like the lightness that these Micro 9s bring to the table today. You know what I mean? And when I thought about that, then I thought about, after talking to my son, I thought about like now I love it now. It don't get no lighter than that, baby. 11 round mag, come on, straight to the point. The Mean Machine, oh yeah, everything's still good. Red dot intact. I thought about like, man, would it be it made me really think about like, would it be a good, I mean, of course, one day when I'm old and dead and gone, everything goes to my son. But I thought about right now, like, would be a good pistol to bless my son with, rather one I have, or actually purchasing when he gets of age to actually, or just grabbing it, for him to be able to conceal carry, just a good, reliable pistol that I would make a move to get for him. Now, of course, as he gets older and he buys his own, he'll have his own picks on what he wants. But I'm thinking, like, what would be the perfect pistol just to get him started with? I'm thinking, like, probably, honestly, I would not be, I wouldn't mind. I would have to probably get them, and I heard they don't put these on, these ain't even on the market anymore. If I get them something like this XD, something concealable, you know what I mean? Concealable with the grip safety. Remember, you guys know this gun video I did, the best gun for a newbie. I still believe Springfield XD is the best gun for a newbie. And why? Because of the I ain't got to go deep into it. Because of that extra safety feature. You know what I mean? And the gun gets the job done. I still think this is the best gun for a newbie. I do. This was my second gun. I think it's the best gun for a newbie. Of course, my wife would kill me if I tried to give him this gun because she's in love with this. This is her baby. But I'm thinking like something like a good gun just to start him with. I mean, of course, a lot of people gonna say Glock, Glock, but I don't think he would need nothing with a safety switch on it. But I would leave that up to him if he wants something with a safety switch on it. But I'm not. I'm just gonna be honest. Glock was my first weapon, but that's not what I would just automatically jump to. I wouldn't just automatically jump to Glock for his first pistol. I think I would really feel secure with him having something like that a Springfield XD. You know what I mean? Glock is good. I could, of course, he's already learned on how to handle Glock. Taught him on the safeties and everything. I think the next thing to teach him now is just like how to break these guns down and clean them. I never gave him those extra details, but just the details on how to break a gun down and clean it and everything. But even that could wait. If need be, that could even wait until he's at that stage where he's actually concealing and he having his own pistol, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, he already got his own rifle, you know what I mean, the 22, you know what I mean? But I'm just thinking, I don't think I would just say go Glock for his first firearm. Maybe I would go with something with a safety switch on it because it gives him options on how he wants to do it. If he wants to have one in the pipe with the gun on safety, he knows keep his finger off the trigger, but still on how he would go like to do it. But I'm not gonna lie, right now I think a Springfield XD would still be good. I don't know if they make safety switches on those daggers. A dagger is not bad or a G, but I think honestly, I think a good weapon that like to get him something sturdy that wouldn't break the bank for me, or even if he was to wanted to buy his own gun, like say on his like when he turned 21 or when he's of age. A G2, I will still never steer him away from a G3C, G2C. You know what I mean? Something cool, a little color, that's all he would need. He'll be good with it. Something nice. Knowing him, he'll probably want a red dot on it. I wouldn't steer him away for something like this FN Reflex, except for the fact that it's no trigger safety on it. You know what I mean? And you know, I think I just will just feel more comfortable with his first pistol, probably being in a Springfield family. A nice striker fire with that safety switch on the back. You guys let me know in the comments where you stand with your children. Have you ever just casually asked them when they get older, are they going to want a license to carry a firearm, or you would kind of know if you in this you going to carry a gun, or you? Some people force this world is crazy. There's nothing wrong with that. Do you like how do you go about talking to your kids about firearms and going about as you see your kids getting older? You know what I mean? What kind of conversations do you have with your kids, your children? The actual children about firearms. But yeah, on a side note, I guess it was a little bit of a proud moment because it was like it wasn't about proud. It was about I'm glad my son sees the importance of being armed. You know what I mean? It wasn't like my wife was more looking like what, but she just like, honey, why'd you ask him? She was like, my wife was like, it was a no brainer. Like his answer was gonna be yes, and I really didn't know his answer was gonna be yes because I really don't talk to him about that a lot. Like you gonna want a license to carry when you get older, but I just figured I'd ask it now because it's like as he's getting older, I'm like, okay, I just wonder where his mind is. You know what I mean? But anyway, guys, your boy Big Boy Noise. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you think this is an interesting topic or not. You guys let me know where you lie with your children and how did you go about communicating with your children or just asking them and giving them the freedom. Some of you guys might be bold enough to say that you have children that don't carry a firearm and they might be grown adults. Let us know in the comment box. This is the no judgment zone. You know what I mean? And also let me know if you do have a child that carries, that might be grown old enough to carry, if you had a kid or grandkid that old enough to carry, what firearm did you recommend them to have as their first firearm for a newbie? Your boy Big Boy Noise. Peace.